Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another review of Legends of Tomorrow. This time it's Fellowship of the Spear, which
Well, they're stupid.
yeah, we know that. As the name implies, we've got J.R.R. Tolkien here, which we already knew was coming because of course it references it in the title.
Yes, but the team is stupid. There are so many better plans.
Yes, we
Not just
know.
the volcano plan we always mention. Also, they had to go on the battlefield. Why didn't they just time travel to when the war wasn't on?
Yeah, why didn't they just... The blood of Christ has apparently been buried there for years. Why didn't they just time travel back a few years before World War One? Then there would have been nobody on the field, then they could have got it. That wouldn't have stopped the Legion from showing up, but I don't know, maybe they would have got it faster without having to worry about arranging a ceasefire.
Yeah. Or, like Amaya said, use the spear to get rid of the threat of the Legion. That would be bad, to get rid of people. But why don't you just use the spear, make the tiniest change and say, hey, give me the blood, put it right here, make it be right here.
I guess their logic is the spear somehow would tempt them to do more than just that. So,
But we later see somebody use it who makes a tiny change.
well, they don't know that, now do they? They can't see the future and know things are going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this episode does do that thing I always hate where they show us a later part of the episode and then just cut back to it. I hate it.
That's annoying.
And it serves no purpose. But whatever, it turns out the Legion have always been at the vanishing point, by the way, so yeah.
Yeah.
And it turns out, and by the way, this is where Malcolm Merlin has been for the past few episodes, looking for the Calabris manuscript.
Yeah.
We've never heard of it before or since, but it would have been nice if we had heard of it.
Well, he was busy.
I know, it just kind of turns out, oh, we need to look for it. Oh, wait, they've got it. Would have been nice if we heard about it before they got it. But oh well, I suppose there were one too many things for them to get in this season already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever. Anyway, we got to find Jesus' blood. We got to find J.R. Tolkien. We get all that fun stuff, which means we get to make a little bunch of sly references to Lord of the Rings and all that stuff.
Yeah. I never did finish reading The Hobbit.
Yeah. But anyway, and then of course the ending is all about Mick. Will he betray us for Snart? Snart's back, by the way. It's not a ghost. This time they've just plucked him from the timeline, I guess. They don't tell us when yet, but yeah. So it's all about, does Mick trust us? Well, the ending says he doesn't. So now they've got the spear and the Legion have used it.
Yep.
But yeah, this was still a fun episode, mainly because, you know, again, I always enjoy episodes with history, which means this time we're going to World War One, which was great. I always enjoy that. And we get great villains, of course, you're never going to go wrong with that, so it's still one of the better Legends episodes. There's a lot in this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, there is a lot in this episode, and of course I'm more excited for the next two episodes, but this was still a fun episode. It still manages to kind of like cram in stuff like having J.R. Tolkien, while still having it be a vital episode to the plot. And then, yeah, still having all that stuff, and, you know, that explains why we haven't been able to find the Legion, because they're in the vanishing point and all that stuff. So, yeah, there's a lot in this episode, of course. And then, of course, it's got that huge cliffhanger ending, which, yeah, of course, you've got that huge ending. Why would it not be great?
Yeah. On the other hand, it just feels hopeless and it leaves no room for winning, really.
Well,
I know I can't say how we win, but the only reason we win is because the bad guys are stupid. That's all I'll say.
Well, I mean, the heroes are stupid too, but here's the thing, but that's the thing. Okay, but it's near the end of the season. Like, you've always got to get near the end of the season or near the end of a movie, and you've always got to have that moment where it looks like all hope is lost and the bad guys have won. That's always the way it should be. You've always got to have those moments where everything gets really bad before it can get good. That's how it works. Of course, all hope has to be lost before a cliffhanger. Of course that. You know, that's the point of a cliffhanger. You don't really feel that as much when A, you're watching it back to back, and B, you've seen it before. But you've got to remember, when you're watching this week by week, these are huge moments where you're left waiting a week to watch the next episode.
True.
You've always got to think about those moments.
Okay.
I feel like you always forget that.
Yeah. But that's okay, I'll go as high as 8.5.
I'll give it an 8.5 as well. It's a great episode. I mean, any Season 2 episode is great, but I'm excited for the next two episodes. What is the second last episode called?
Doom World.
Oh boy, I can't wait for that one. Anyway, we'll see you next time for more Legends of Tomorrow and other things as well. See you next time, guys.